Yeah, bare knuckle is definitely it's a different breed, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty fast paced, and
Exciting.
initially I was like, when they called, I told them, I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I'm going to do MMA. I'm an MMA guy.
Right.
And then I got on YouTube and I looked at it and I started watching some of these fights and I started going, man, this sport was designed for me.
Mm-hmm.
The way no one can lay on top of me, it's a teeny ring. It's half the size of a UFC ring, and
mm-hmm.
they want, guys are just slugging it out, like so. Mm-hmm. So I called him back and I was like, hey, you know what? On second thought, let's get something going. Okay. Ultimately, I had 4 bare knuckle fights. The first one was a different organization that is no longer.
Mm-hmm.
I fought Phil Baroni. Mm-hmm. That was good. First round knockout.
Yeah, that was quick. And that was a good first fight for you. Phil was on the show a couple of weeks ago. We talked about it a little, and I understand your sentiments. I remember hearing about it and thinking like, oh man, that sounds like caveman. And then I watched it and I was like, no, this is like what boxing is like. This is what you heard boxing was like in the 20s and 30s, those bare knuckle things in the back of a bar, I immediately loved it, immediately. Yeah.
Exactly. There was something too about that first show, and actually all the bare knuckle shows. Mm-hmm. You have like this feeling where you're like, is this shit legal? Like are the cops gonna come raid this place at any time? Like it just, it's sketchy. And there's that level of adrenaline and excitement because of that,
Sure.
I mean, and it's legit, man. I'll tell you what, the difference, everybody knows the difference between a boxing glove and a 4-ounce glove. Yeah. How much that affects. The difference between a 4-ounce glove and no glove at all is even bigger. It's bigger than a boxing glove and an MMA glove. I mean, it's world of difference the way it feels when you get hit.
It's so quick, and I can't imagine what it feels like being hit. But do you know what? I was thinking about that the other day. I was watching Frank Mir box at Thriller, and I was watching how great he did. I thought Frank did a great job. And I was like, man, this is a clear example of the difference between 4-ounce and boxing gloves, because he went like up to maybe to the last round or something there. And then I can't even imagine bare knuckle. And a lot of the fights finish in the first round. That's why they're so exciting.
I mean, it's the funniest thing is, sometimes I watch these videos and I read people's comments and they're like, oh, it's not even crisp boxing. And I'm like, dude, you don't get it, bro. You get hit once clean in bare knuckle. If you weigh more than 150 pounds, that fight's over.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's someone that's never been hit before.
At my weight class, like, it's like the difference between, Dillashaw, Cruz, those guys can move all over the fucking place, do all this tricky shit when they're fighting. You watch a couple heavyweights, it's a different game. They're like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, sure.
It's one shot. You know what I mean? It's one shot at that level without that glove. The ability to set things up and use your jab and pepper a guy is that. There's no such thing as a half power punch in bare knuckle.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Everything is heavy. Everything is dangerous. Yeah. You don't want to get hit by anything.
Right.
But ultimately, it's a fight. You're going to get hit. So you just got to hit them before they hit you and harder, you know? And that's kind of always been my mentality.
Sure. It really was built perfectly for you. It really was.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I've never been known for moving my head a lot or being a tricky guy, but my number one defense has always kind of been offense. Even if they catch me, I'm still swinging back. I'm still going to hit, because if they're close enough to hit me, I'm close enough to hit them.
Sure.
So and that is what you see a lot of in bare knuckle, and it makes the shit exciting, man.
It does.